Hi everyone, my name is Antonia Nizzolo. I have a YouTube channel called Apps with Antonia, and where we talk about all kinds of things on technology. We review apps, we interview entrepreneurs, we talk about software topics in 60 seconds, and so on. I'm also a sales executive for Dayton Software. We build custom software and mobile and web apps, and we're based in Orange County, California. So I just started this new series called App Entrepreneur Chats a couple days ago, and I met Matthias on Facebook. Matthias is from Germany, and he started an application called ContactShip. So today we're going to be talking about that app. We'll ask him and Happy about the app. We'll ask them some questions and get to know a little bit of the behind the scenes on being an app entrepreneur. So welcome, Matthias and Happy. It's so good to see you. Thank you for joining the call.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that the first question to ask is, what is ContactShip?
The ContactShip is an app to manage your relationships with other people. It makes it easy to stay in touch. It gives you hints for conversation and other insights about your contacts. It's like personal CRM app.
So where did you guys get this idea to create ContactShip?
We are all very active in different communities. We do social dancing and a lot other activities where we meet a lot of people. We even meet each other through couchsurfing. So using standard tools, we realize that it's very hard to keep track of people we get to know. We lose touch, and after a while, we don't even know where the contacts in our phone books comes from. And then we thought that there must be a better way to manage our friends and social circles like companies do it with their CRM systems.
Tell us about what you can find in the app and how you can kind of categorize people.
We have 5 or 6 different types of data we can include. Of course, contact details, because you want to contact somebody, that's obvious, but also basic description where you could say, oh, she likes a certain food, or she wears certain sort of clothes, or she likes types of sports, or she can't eat something because she's allergic. You can enter nearly everything. You are completely free to choose the information you want to enter. Then we have a contact history where you can see when did I met somebody, or you can even plan the next occasion. You can say, oh, I'm going to meet her, going to call her up in 3, 4, 5 weeks time. Relations are important. You're a friend of, you're a sister of, and it's nice to know that stuff, because if I invite somebody, I may want to invite her best friend, or I don't invite another person because they don't like each other, and that's can get awkward, and you can prevent it of going to happen. And groups and lists, of course, you have a group of people and you can say, that's a group of everybody I play chess with, or I do sports with, and stuff like this.
Yeah. Why did you start with Android and not Apple?
Because in Germany, there are more people who are using Android devices, and it's less restrictive. And there were already many alternatives for the basic address book with a lot of downloads, and therefore we decided that we start with Android. But we are developing a hybrid app, so it's easy to convert it to then in iOS application.
Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about what hybrid means?
It's been like you code once, but you can use it for 2 different platforms. Like you don't have to do a lot of changes. So you make application once and it will be same for Android and for iOS. And you just have to do small changes and then you can convert it to iOS app.
So you're gathering a lot of data in this application. I know that in Germany, you have to be within GDPR regulations. Can you tell us about what that kind of security looks like?
And GDPR is an European standard. It's not just for Germany, but of whole of Europe. And it means that especially companies have to be very, very carefully with the data they handle. Private people, they are excluded. You, as a private person, you can do whatever you want with your data, as long as you don't do it commercially, or if you work, for example, or if you are in a chess club or something like this, then you're not private anymore. Neither. Then you have to comply to the GDPR as well. And one example is that we need an external data protection officer who gives his go before we can really start our application. So he has to say everything is fine from data security aspects. I know how you handle the data. I know where your risks are, and I know what are you doing against the risks. That's a really, really big point because he's liable for what's happened to the data as well. Not just us, him as well.
Would you say that every application creator and owner has a data protection officer on their team?
You have to. You can
Oh,
have
you
an
have to.
internal one. You can employ somebody who is responsible for you internally. But this means that one of your workers is just doing that and not a lot on top. But you have to, if you work with customer data, it's obligatory. You have to fulfill this data protection officer legislation.
Okay, so to go live, you would need that that review of your code to make sure that it's within GDPR standards, and then you would have to hire the external data protection officer. And that's why you're looking at fundraising with Kickstarter. So can you tell us why you want to fundraise with Kickstarter as opposed to getting investors?
Crowdfunding is a very cool way to get financial support. And the best part is that you are right with your users. And you get feedback from your future users. That's really the big point of it.
Yeah.
They want us to succeed because they want to use our product. We learned that you need a community before you start your Kickstarter project because you need to get backers right away. I think as soon as we cross the thousands, then we're going to go live.
Can you tell us how the viewers on this call can support you and a little bit about the community that you're building?
We open up a Facebook group. It's facebook.com/group/ContactShip. We would be really, really happy if your users join our group if they want to support us. That when we go live, then that they can join our course and maybe back our project. That would be even greater for us because without backers, we won't achieve a lot of on Kickstarter.
I will link everyone to the Facebook group in the description below so everyone can join. It just takes 1 minute or even less to click join the group, and you can stay updated on the ContactShip project and be part of the community. And we will all look out for those notifications when ContactShip is ready to go on their Kickstarter and to go live so we can back you. Thank you so much, Matthias and Happy, for meeting on this call today. It was really interesting to learn more about your application and to talk about what it's like to be app entrepreneurs. Thank you so much, and we'll see you on Kickstarter.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Cheers.